Hello, world. Well, cheers. Well, I made it through those two stinky readings with the fake emperors. It got me all tizzed out. It was all 0 to spice 100. But if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. If I get into a real state, the best way to assuage my demons, the grumpy bear within me, stick me in a bath, clip the nails, and give me a bowl of pasta every single time. Every single time. What did I just do? Listen to my own rules, made myself a big old bowl of pasta. Pasta for the Americans. And then I ate the shit out of some Jell-O. It reminds me, okay, so we have a bit of Spirit has a couple stories here. One is really interesting. We have something, Spirit wants to talk about something to do with Brad Pitt and Bad Bunny. And Spirit would like to draw your attention to looking for those that have what you want. So, I'm being called, I've thought about this story before a few times, and then, I don't know, things just get going. But this ties into the Jell-O. When you're all worked up, gotta have a thing to sort yourself out. So I was working in this factory many years ago, and this company was pretty diverse, so there was all different types of people working there. It was incredible. And in the one section that I was working, because I don't think at that time I was the machine operator. Yeah, I was like on the line. And there was this beautiful older man, Indian, and he reminded me a lot of my grandma that I talk about a lot. He had this beautiful black hair. Even though he's older, he had this beautiful, and he just carried himself. He just carried himself. And it was a pretty big line, hundreds of people. And I spotted him, and I just knew. To this day, I still think he was either an angel or a saint embodied, because, again, it was the energy. The energy that he exuded at all times was otherworldly, hand to God. And so over a period of like a couple months, I just started to inch my way closer to where he would be working, because I was like, I just need to be near him. Like, again, it's about picking. Look to those that have either the energy, like the things that you want. And I'm not just talking, it's really not about the monetary. It's about the essence, the quality, And you want to surround yourself, or at least be near those people, places, and things that have this exude and exemplify what you want. Anyway, long story short, I did make friends with this man. The short part of his name that he just had everyone call him was Ash. And after taking the time to get to know him, because at first I didn't know if he'd want to have anything to do with me, really. And after months of sidling up beside him, we got to become friends. And one day I told him flat out, I was like, Ash, I honestly think you're a saint or an angel. And I want to know how it is that you never get angry at anything. There is no muss, no fuss within you. Now, anyone who's seen a few of my videos now, I'm a lover, but I'm also spice level 10 million. Like, fucking get me going, and I will take you there. Like I like to say, I will dance you to hell and back 3 times, and then up to heaven if I need to. Like, I've got my dancing shoes always ready to dance people to hell and back. And he laughed, and he said, oh, Mariko, he said, there was this time I was so angry. I said, oh my God, Ash, you were so angry once. Like, tell me all about it. What did you do? Ash, you little fucking cutie patootie. What the fuck did you do? I didn't say what the fuck, not with him. He was pure. And he said, Mariko, I was so angry. I marched into the house, I opened up the refrigerator, and he said, I got out the 2-liter Coca-Cola bottle, and he said, I chugged it as hard as I could. This is what I mean. I got in, and he was dead serious. So now when I do things like when I get myself into a real tiz state 1 million, not only do I have a big bowl of pasta about it, but I'm really into getting 3 boxes of Jello, making it into this big white beautiful ceramic bowl that I have. I make it, I set it overnight, and then I wait till I get to tiz level whatever, and I just eat the shit out of that Jello, you know? And I always think of Ash. And I'm really sad that I lost contact with him. He gave me this beautiful coin, but it had something to do with the temple that he went to. He invited me to the temple once and I didn't go, and I've always regretted it. I always wanted to go with him. It just didn't happen to work out that day. And he gave me this beautiful silver coin, and I never lose anything, and I lost it somehow. Oh, anyway. So think about the company that you keep. Who do you want to be around? Because, okay, so we have a few messages. So guess what, guys? Going back to company you keep, oh man, the karmics are out. I have not a lot of dirt kicking snakes in my life, but oh man, I had an old lover it's like I'd say every 9 to 13 months, I always get a request on my social media, which I'm very rarely on. I very rarely use social media. And today I saw it pop up again, and we still have mutual friends. And our one friend was like, oh yeah, hey, so-and-so, they're really trying to get a hold of you. And like, this person also knows us as having been lovers. And I keep my business private, so I haven't mentioned that. Like, I'm not really interested in talking to this person. It hasn't come up, and I keep that separate. But when my friend was like, oh yeah, like so-and-so, they keep saying an error comes up. And I just laughed and I said, well, to be honest, I'm really not looking to reconnect with this person. I wish them well, but they don't have what I want. And there's no error. There's no mistake. There's no mistake. I'm hitting delete on the friend request. So it's about going back to people who have what you want, and not in the way of taking. This isn't a taking game. It's about looking for those qualities. Because sometimes we feel like we don't have certain things within us yet. We're kind of like a puppy. We're looking to the older dogs to be like, you got to teach me the way. So you look for like the real alpha, the leader. You got to look for the leaders in your community to be like, who has what I want? So if you want more grace or kindness or activism or, I don't know, you got to look for those people. And sometimes maybe you are a bit rough. Maybe you're not the type of person you have the energy yet that they want to be around. But again, just be close enough. Like with Ash, I didn't know. We seemed like we had worlds apart, and I didn't know if he would want to be friends or just want to talk to someone like me. I assumed that we were too different. But like a puppy, I just scooched on over, closer and closer and closer, and then finally we became friends. So always look, because the company you keep, and I keep fucking learning this fucking lesson, especially in the desperate times, when you're desperate and someone just ain't bringing it right, but you're like, oh fuck, I'm in a real situation here, so I can't, beggars can't be choosers. Well, guess what, guys? It's part of the test. You got to learn to have faith and trust. And if people aren't coming correct, or they have an energy or a way of living that really is not for you, man, listen to your gut. Oh my God, I can't stress this enough. But this is meant to be more uplifting. And for the people who don't have what you want, like with this person, I really do. In fact, I even posted one of the songs that I wrote for them. It was the Aries song. I've now since deleted it. But it's still, to this day, one of my favorite songs. And, there's some great memories, but also I see the pattern. This person was also a pattern for me. So I love this person, and I do truly wish them well. But, like, do I want them in my life? No, I don't. I don't want them or their pattern that they are for me in my life. But do I wish them well? And am I grateful to have met them and known them and have this part of history with them? Absolutely. But will I always hit delete on a friend request? Yes. You know? Okay, so we have that. So, and perhaps some of you are going to have, it's so funny, the people who've been kicking around, who've been unearthing me, coming around for, it's the Aries, which is interesting because we've been in Aries season. Oh, yep, Aries. Man, I do love a good Aries. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of fun with Aries. Oh man, that's the thing. Aries always gets me. They're so fun. To this Gemini, we're just wrapping, guys. Sorry. And we're gonna wrap, and then I'm gonna tell you a couple stories, and then we'll pull some cards about it. Because I also want to feel good in these readings. The last two readings, oh my god, infuriating. But there's stuff here, and then we'll pull some cards on it. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Okay, so Bad Bunny, Brad Pitt. So again, I'm not on social media very often, but I was on Instagram for a hot second, and a clip showed up of Brad Pitt from a few years ago because he's wearing this beautiful green suit by a designer I really like. Anyway, he's wearing this like green suit, and it was the film that Bad Bunny had been in with him. And it's interesting though, because it's like, I think it's taken from like some kind of red carpet, but all you see is basically like Bad Bunny leaning up against whatever, a wall or something. And then Brad Pitt like kind of leaning against this wall, but over him. And there's something about the body language, like it's really stood out for me. And I was like, I've been thinking about it for the past like 36 hours nonstop. And then Spirit keeps bringing my attention back to it. And I was like, okay, so there's something here in the message that we're going to get into, especially with all these like little X's or like people sniffing around again, knocking on the door, knock, knock, guess who it is? So there's something here about like either an ex or an ex of someone that you're about to, either you're dating now, someone's basically intimidated by you, because like really what I saw with Brad Pitt is this like very like alpha. And it's interesting because if you look at the body language of Bad Bunny, he's clearly uncomfortable and he's not having it. But Bad Bunny, I believe, is a Scorpio. So like also he can hold his shit. So like as much as he says uncomfortable, it's more like an embarrassment uncomfortable where he's just like, dude, what are you doing? And then you kind of feel embarrassed for Brad Pitt. The whole thing is really cringe. Other than Bad Bunny, like Bad Bunny, he held his own. So I feel as though, collective, there's something here about either an ex, some kind of karmic, or an ex of someone you're about to start seeing. Someone's intimidated by you, and they're going to pull out these like weird power moves, you know, like alpha body language leaning. Because when I saw the Brad Pitt thing, it reminded me of this one woman way long time ago that I dated. And when we first started dating, she had this real cruddy ex that was very recent. Like, I was clearly her rebound. Whatever. It was fine. It was fun. And we went out to this bar one night, and of course, her cruddy ex was there. And I went to the bathroom for one hot second, and they used that little time period to, like, get them, corner them into the wall, and, like, lean over them. That's what I mean. There's something here about, like, or maybe it is your ex. They're gonna, like, corner you and try to lean in, and like it's very territorial, very alpha, very like also like small PP syndrome. Do you know what I mean? Like when you have to pull up moves like that, it's definitely small PP syndrome. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Okay, so we had that. Yeah, so think about the company you keep. Okay, well, we've been chatting for a bit. If you're still here, bless up. I want something really nice to end the evening with. I cannot with these fake emperors. These little ratty bastards. Well, you know what? This other deck. This other new deck. Let's pull this guy out. And why don't we just like see, I don't know, what's what's beautiful that's headed your way that you can't see right now? Because maybe you're just up to your eyeballs in fucking assholes, you know? Eyeballs and assholes. Yeah, just right up there. I don't like that guy. Yeah, okay. So Spirit, I just can't tonight. We gotta end on a pleasant note. I want something beautiful. Well, we're cutting it right here, and this reminds me of that guy that I love on social media who has his daughter. He calls his cat his daughter, young fellow. That's his cat Miso. So now every time I see this cat, that's cat Miso. Anyway, we see a 2 of wands there with the 2 of cups. I love it. Already, we're off to a great start. Now, there's so many beautiful things. Like, God, I have done all of these readings, and not once have we ever touched upon career. Like, money has shown up on the table, but not in a way like it's like, oh, you're doing a career change, or like you're going back to school, or like, I don't know. So, there's traveling, there's adventures. Like, it doesn't always have to be love. Like, hand to God. Sometimes, like when I connect to the really higher divine union, like the Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Shakti, Shiva kind of energy, that is a delight. Oh, these low vibrational dirt kicking snakes, these emperors, are people who think that they're emperors and they're not even. Yeah, please. Like, ma'am, sir, go sit down. Go sit down. Nobody has time for this. Especially currently right now, we're like practically in the heart of the, like what feels like the Armageddon. Like the world is just rife. Nobody has time for that. We're all hanging on by a thread. We need some love. A lot of people need food and water, kindness, shelter, and kindness. Okay, oh, one more shove. Oh, I'm seeing the sun and the nine of penties. I'm loving this. Okay, now, clearly I'm getting hot to trot already. Whew, okay. Let's bring it in. Okay. Now, because I want to make sure energy's right, I'm going to put a little couple dibby dabs here. I'm going to clap. I'm clapping out those clowns. That clown energy that kept coming in. No. Because we're talking about what is beautiful. What is so beautiful and magnificent and exciting and breathtaking. Just melt your little hearts. What's coming in for the collective, for the world that they just cannot see right now because they're up to their eyeballs with assholes. Seems pretty legit. If it's not a boss, it's a coworker. If it's not a coworker, perhaps it's one of your teachers, your profs, your neighbor, your partner, who knows? Yep, up to your eyeballs and assholes. Okay, well, we're starting off beautifulness. Okay, we're gonna do the 3, 3, and 3 spirit. We're gonna go back to the old school. Tell a story. Okay, so I'm not gonna look until they're all on the table here. Okay, here we go. What is totally beautiful, just delightful, just a real snack that's coming in for the collective that they can't possibly see right now? And we're not talking like 9 million years from now. We're talking like human foreseeable future, you know? Okay, it's the last card. Get over here. Okay, hold on. This will be, okay. Whoops. You go here. You go here. Do you want to go there, or do you want to go there? They both kind of want to go there. Okay, well, there's 2 at the end. Okay, first card. Ooh, the Page of Swords. Look at her. She's a fucking warrior. She's also a bit snoopy like me. She's been snooping. She's been watching. Oh boy, here we go. 3 of Swords. Well, Spirit, you had clear directions, so I know that this story is going somewhere beautiful. Yeah, girl, death. Exactly. And this is the fun death card. You know what's so fun? Is that he's got on his party pants and a pink hat, and I've just noticed he's totally trotting over This stinky asshole. See, look, they got the frowny face. Exactly. Exactly. Up to your eyeballs and assholes. And you know what we're done with? We're done with this shit. That is exactly it. That's the fake emperor. Oh my God. This is what I'm talking about, people. Okay. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, mama. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Nothing to fear, but fear itself. The Four of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. Sweetness. Oh, yeah. Yes. To the Four of Wands. Oh, my goodness. To the Seven of Penties. Okay. Don't worry. We're going to clarify. We're going to get real snoopy as hell. Okay, so the last two cards. The Six of Swords. Someone's leaving. Someone's leaving. Yeah. This asinine bullshit. Okay. Okay, well, just let's have a scratch about it. Oh, I need to have a sip of water about it. I do wish I had a coffee, but probably could do without a coffee, you know? Okay. Okay, well, it's time to get snoopy. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please, Spirit. Who, what's up with this Page of Swords? What do we need to know? King of Pentacles. This is my Kathleen Hanna. Fierce. Okay. Now, is this you or is this someone? Here, well, we'll put that there for now, but let's... Okay. So either you or someone is a King of Pentacles and they're watching. Well, let's find out what's going on with this Three of Swords. We have the Chariot. Oh. Yeah, all I keep being shown, and I can't believe I've seen this death card before. This is the first time I'm seeing this crummy human being. I love it. The horse is not even walking on him, just walking over him. You know, just being like, P.U. Yeah, and I love that he has that sick frowny face. Okay. So what I'm seeing is, you've been in the Three of Swords. Things have ended. Again, movingon.com. Total ending. And again, I like this death card. What did I say the last time? It takes courage to have a laugh, to have fun when it's grim. Something to the effect, because it is a death card, but like he's got strawberries on his pants, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? Like little strawberry pants. And he's got a pink hat on. And... Huh, the people are praying to him. Interesting. I've never noticed that before. And it looks like she has like Cheez-Its. Or Cheesy Puffs on her dress. I just love this dead idiot. Yeah, just walk right over him. Okay, going back to the point. Someone, this King of Pentacles, is seeing an opportunity because they're coming in hot to trot on the Chariot. Okay. I like it so far because the King of Pentacles is fucking solid like a fucking rock. Now they're coming in with the Chariot, so they've watched, they've assessed, and now they're like, okay. Yeah. And they're working. They've been working on something for you. They've been making something. Okay. So what's the death card? Tell me, let's get snoopy about it like I kind of already know, but... The death is, yeah. Well, we've seen the ending. Like, that to me was already clear. So there's been heartbreak for you. Either I see it as you ending it because, again, this person is, like, walking over the person. I see you being like, yeah, up to eyeballs with assholes, and you're like, I'm done, peace out, fuck off. And so you're doing what every little smart person, wise person does. You go to the water. You go to the water, maybe take yourself to the spa, maybe you go to an actual body of water, but you're taking care of yourself. You're healing, you're feeling good, you got your shorts on, you got your freedom toes out, you're pouring water, the trees there, you got rainbows, you got stars, you got everything. It's looking great. And because of that, Wheel of Fortune. Karmic wheel has to turn sometimes. You can't be up to your eyeballs and assholes all day long and then do the correct things and not have the wheel turn at some point for you. Yeah, and guess who's getting squished towards the bottom? It's that guy underneath the horse. You're on top. Yeah, I love this. Excellent. Ooh, okay, well, let's get into this Ace of Pentacles, shall we? What's up with the Ace of Pentacles? Who's offering what? What's getting offered? Temperance. I love this. And again, she's got her sexy leg out. Just because she's tempered and balanced does not mean that she doesn't have a sexy offer. That's a sexy offer right there. That's also got some Sag energy. Sag is also ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is about expansion. I love this. Okay, one more for that Ace of Pentacles Temperance, please. It's so good. Yeah. This person wants to collaborate. Or at least cooperate with you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is... yeah, working together. I did feel the Tower card. Like, that was the card that was underneath this one. So I feel like as much as their energy is tempered, like, they are a really balanced person. They have that Chariot energy. Like, they've been working, but it's like the window of time is now. So they're going to come in and knock your socks off with some kind of juicy offer where at least the energy, even if it's not actually working together, it's like their energy is about, again, cooperation, collaboration. Not that bed sore that's underneath that horse. Okay, I like that. Okay, well, what's the Four of Penties about? Who's holding back on what? What's going on? Four of Penties. Ooh, someone's got to make a decision. I think it's going to be you because you've just come out of this Three of Swords. So you're being smart about it because, again, also if you've picked a bed sore, maybe it's occurred to you, just like I said, like where you're like, ooh, perhaps I have a pattern here. And so now you're on the lookout because you've been doing the work, you've been doing the healing, and you need to use discernment. And you're holding back a little bit because you're smart. Not like before, we're not going to be trauma bonding. We're not going to be giving it all out for free, just willy-nilly. No, we're holding on to what you have left and being discerning to being like, I only share the best of my pentacles with people who deserve it. So this person's going to come in hot to trot, and it's going to make you a little bit nervous. You have to make a decision. But what's so great, though, is that we have the Six of Cups, which is so sweet, so tender. Yeah. You get to put down a burden. And see how we see a castle? Yeah, it's like she can't see this castle because she's carrying these burdens, but it is the 10, which means that she's burdened, but it is the end of a burden. And we see that in the Wheel of Fortune. The burden is done because that's a 10 and this is a 10. The wheels have turned. And now you're actually at the castle. It's not in the distance. You're not carrying some big stupid sticks that I've said before, not even your sticks. Some idiot gave them to you. The idiot underneath the horse. So now, oh yeah, this is just primo. Because we go from this, and again, the emphasis on this castle, we go straight into the fucking Four of Wands. This is marriage, baby. This is like happily ever after. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the Six of Cups, about the sweetness, about the good Okay, well, we do have the devil. And what's interesting about this deck is that this devil shows up as the person in the Seven of Cups. Okay, we're going to have to get a bit... What's going on, Spirit? What is the devil to the Six of Cups? The King of Wands. And I was just saying the Aries, all of my little kind of old snaky snakes returning to knock on the door. And I did say someone is going to be the old ex. Okay. And the 6 can be someone returning from the past. Oh shit, Cinnamon. Is this why there's a goddamn decision? Oh my god. Okay, let's see where the story goes. We have choices. Yeah, choices underneath choices. Oh dear. Oh dear, my dears. Like, how is this even a conversation that I don't know why we keep having to revisit? Like, I get it. The Lord is going to test us. I get it. Like I said, this one lover, old lover of mine, every like 9 to 13 months, like clockwork, they just come around again. And before this person, another person came sniffing around. And it's just like, yeah, that leaning on the wall, old ex, King of Wands. I just said Aries. Oh, that is a fire sign with the devil. Okay, well. Okay, well, let's get into the Four of Wands here, please, Spirit. What's going on with this Four of Wands? The Ten of Swords. Okay, that's 3 tens now that we have out here. Tell me about the Four of Wands to the Page of Cups. I'm just trying to feel out if you have a lot of energies coming in, or if this is... Because we see you have options, but I do see this X returning, this devilish energy returning. But the Four of Wands is under the row of the King of Pentacles, like the correct energy. Oh, you've been in the Ten of Wands, they've been in the Ten of Swords. Is that correct, Spirit? Now, oh, and on the bottom here, we have the Ten of Cups. So, like, we have all these tens. Okay, hold on. Tell me about, okay, clarify the Four of Wands to the Ten of Swords to the Page of Cups. Who is this? Is this the King of Penties? The Hermit with Judgment. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this Four of Wands is the King of Pentacles. They've been in, so there's a bit of mirroring with you too. They've been in the Ten of Swords, and you've been in the Ten of Wands, but you're coming out of the Three of Swords, which is very similar to the Ten of Swords because it's about betrayal. And they've gone within. So while you were doing your healing, you're the Star, they're the Hermit and Judgment. So they did their own inner work, but I feel like this call is when they saw you, they got their shit together where they're like, oh man, I gotta go within, gotta figure my stuff out. They're not bitter or jaded though. They were watching you, and whatever they saw, they really liked. Because even though they're coming out of this Ten of Swords, they're like, and they want to offer this cup of love. Okay, but now we're in this Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, now the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, well, thank goodness. We're seeing the truth. The truth is here. Okay, so what is the truth? A lot of people have their own versions of truth. What is it? Please don't disappoint me. The Hanged Man. Well, that's good. Someone's getting a different perspective. To the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so now we've seen... Okay, perfect. So then the next card is the Six of Swords, and this person is leaving with her children. Now, the two cards that came out together is this Five of Wands, this, like, gross energy. And I feel like this person, yourself, is, like, leaving that behind. Because, yeah, this old devilish energy, like, again, coming in, like I said, the leaning, it's like they're coming in to fight for you back, and they're feeling insecure about this King of Pentacles that you're clearly about to marry and move in with and have all the babies with. Oh my God. Whew. Man, alive. I can't believe we just made it through that reading. I didn't know where it was going to go. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh God, these accidental yawns. Did someone just get so tired? Like when I get the accidental yawn, or did one of you just yawn? I never yawn, and I'm not tired. Okay, good. Oh look, a new beginning with the Eight of Wands. Perfect. And we saw because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. We have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then on the bottom of the deck that other time was the Ten of Cups. Okay, so it's like the both of you have done the work. And yeah, when you don't choose the karmics, these people will come sniff around every single time, just like clockwork, every single time. They always know. It's so weird. And also, I feel like the good Lord just loves a good test as well, to be like, did you really learn? Have you really paid attention? Did you take notes? I heard those prayers. You said you really learned it this time. Did you? You know? Oh, phew. And look at that. I did all that talking, and we pulled cards, and I'm at 37 minutes. Brilliant. Oh, that was a roller coaster. Hand to God. I was like, if I have one more weird fucking love reading. It's so interesting, though. I do find it fascinating that, all of my readings have a very similar feel for a lot of them, but, like, no one is interested, for the most part, in, like, career, finances, or, like, anything of the sort. It is just, like, lovey-dovey. Well, like I said, the world seems to need a lot of love right now. And that being said, though, we gotta fucking kick some people to the curbs. And, like, bless up. I wish these people healing. They annoy the fuck out of me as a psychic reader when I pick up on these energies, and, like, the people in my own life where I'm like, yeah, you fucking get under my fucking skin, but, like, please go do the healing so that we can all ascend, so we can get out of this fucking nightmare and experience beautiful things that, like, we could all just have, like, right now. Beautiful. I want to pull, I don't know. Here, let's pull just, like, a couple animal cards, because they have, like, the beautiful, words. Get a little flavor. I don't know, a couple other beautiful things. Okay, Spirit, let's continue on with this. Just a quick, because we're ahead of schedule. And I can get us in and out before 45 minutes, so here we go. What are some other, tell me more about the beautiful things that the collective just can't see right now, because they're up to their eyeballs with assholes. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Yeah, I feel like Whatever has been in your heart's wildest dreams, they're about to come real. And it's a 56, which equals 11. 11 is about partnership. Stag spirit. I was just saying in another video, stag spirit, very sexy. Take the lead. Someone's going to take the lead. It's the King of Pentacles. With cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Oh my God, guys. Oh, a big, beautiful, gentle cow. And it's the 15, which equals 6. Yeah, cows are so loving. I love cows. And stag, that's that King of Pentacles. This is the person who's coming in just right. Stags, they have that stag medicine. It's all about the sex. Very charismatic. They draw in. They draw them in. So this person is hot to trot. Make your dreams real. They are. The miracles are endless. Just beautiful. See, look at that. 41 minutes. All right, my dears. Well, I'm glad that we could take this roller coaster ride of morning, afternoon, and evening. We can end on a nice note here. That's nice. My belly's full of pasta and jello. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a great sleep tonight. All right, collective. Well, good work. Good work. Go get those smoochies that are out there for you. The real good ones. All right. Good night.